Next is vector addition. Vector addition, write down. So we'll just do one problem just to show you all what is vector addition. So vector addition, you just have to add what is there with I? With I of B. What is there with J? With J of B. What is there with? So हम multiply करता है dot product अंगा add कर पाची. Okay, solve it. So A plus B will be, it will be 2 plus 2 I cap, then plus 3 minus 1 J cap, plus 1 plus 1 K cap. This plus this, anga minus sign asa, so 3 minus 1 zale 1 plus. What is the answer? 4 I cap plus 2 J cap plus 2 K. Correct? Yes, so that is vector addition. Normal. Will not take any more questions, sir. Last one, write down projectile motion. This is done. Your chapter is not yet over. Done. Projectile motion. Just close your books and listen to what I'm explaining. Need आता भी झालं मातशे 2 मिनिटं दोन not 2 minutes, few seconds दोय बंद करून open करल. Because I want you all to like fully listen to this. It is not theoretical, but problems direct understand करपाक it is very difficult. Okay. So तुमका त्या projectile motionचे brief summary हांव दिता. Based on that brief summary, any question comes on it, you are aware what to. Few seconds I'm giving you. Be prepared, mentally prepared. Tell your brain that I will not sleep, I will listen. I want to sleep. उलटो सांगतो बरे तू ब्रेनाक. आयकतलो तो मागीर. जाले? Done? Anyone is feeling sleepy? Sure? Suppose कोणी न्हिदता तो बी दिसलो हांगा येवन एक डान्स आसतलो मागीर. That particular person have to come and dance over you. नाजाल्यार एक song म्हणपाची. So that everyone wakes up then. तो आवाजूच आयकून. Okay, we'll start. So first of all, projectile motion means if you throw something like this. It will go like this and fall. So that motion is called as projectile motion. So if I throw something from here, it will go and fall like this. So it is going to cover some distance here, right? Heka म्हणतात range. What it is called as? Range. आता तो असो वयता आसतना it is covering up 2 dimension. Yes or no? What is 2 dimension? Vertically बी वयर वयता तो horizontally मुखार वयता. So it is covering 2 dimension. So कितलो maximum म्हणल्यार वयर वचपाक शकता तो इतलो. Then it is coming down. So this is called as what? Maximum height. Maximum height. Okay. Now you are standing here and you are throwing something with certain velocity. You are throwing something with certain velocity. त्या velocity कमी initial velocity now दिव्या u. So what is your u? Initial velocity. What type of vector it is? सारखो straight असा, horizontal or vertical? ना, कसो असा? Slanting. See, curve जेन्ना मी tangent काडटा, that is my velocity. So how it is? Slanting. Any slanting vector has to be resolved into its 2 components. Okay. So या velocity ची 2 velocities येतली. One will be horizontal velocity. I'll name it as ux. This will be my vertical velocity u. Everyone remembers resolution, right? So ux is my horizontal component of initial velocity, and uy is vertical component of initial velocity. Okay, can you tell me what is ux equal to? Okay, theta. What is this theta? It is called as projection angle or angle of projection. What it is called? कितल्या अँगलाचेर हांव ऑब्जेक्ट थ्रो करता. Okay, now tell me, दिसता याद जाता? The line which is nearer to theta is called as u cos theta. Line away from theta is called as ux. So ux will be what? U cos theta. Uy will be u sin theta. So हेजो इक्वेशन जातलो u cos theta आणि हेजो इक्वेशन जातलो u sin. इतले सगळ्यांक कळ्ळें? Okay. Now आता ऑब्जेक्ट हांगा आशिल्लो. I threw it with certain velocity. आता तो हांगा पावतलो. मागीर तो ऑब्जेक्ट हांगा पावतलो. It will go, keep on going, and then finally it will reach here. Now we'll see at every point what are the different things that you have to consider. First thing, g ही velocity asa, x direction velocity. See, you know the object is going vertically upward as well as horizontally forward. So ते दोन velocity तो move जाता आसतलो. ux velocity तो मुखार वयता, ui velocity it is going on top. Correct? Okay. Now at any point if I ask you, because at every point this velocity will be there because it is moving, no? Moving means velocity has to be present. हांगाय पहिला एक velocity असतली, हांगाय velocity असतली, हांगाय velocity असतली, हांगाय velocity असतली. Everywhere you have a slanting vector. So everywhere it will have what? Two components of it. Everywhere it will have two components. Correct, right? So remember one thing. Every horizontal component, आता हांगाय बी तो असो वयतलो पळय. So तेजे दोन component अशे जातले. Correct, no? Tails should be together. मागीर हांगाय तो असो जातलो, असो वयता पळय. So final is like this. So everywhere this ux horizontal जो component जो असा तो सदाच constant होता. So when I substitute the value here, whatever, suppose I get 5 meter per second. Then anywhere if I ask you, horizontal velocity should be 5 meter per second. It has to be constant. Very important point. Ux will remain constant throughout the motion. Okay, what do you think will happen to uy? uy म्हणल्यार upward जी velocity असा ती किती जातली? Vertical velocity. Will it remain constant? Just think, वयर वयत तशी velocity किती जावपाक जाय? Increase? Decrease जावपाक. Anything you throw on top, it has to come down because of gravity. So हांगच्यान suppose तुये 20 meter per second an object throw केल्लो जाल्यार तो कसो जावपाक जाय? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15 करून decrease जायत वचपाक जाय. Now see, if I throw something, it is coming. This is vertical. Throw odo. Itli tukda gopak. I'll show this. It is coming down. So I threw with velocity say 20 meter per second. What happened? 20. 19, 18, 17, 16. Kami down. It went here, stopped for few microseconds, and then came down. If it was not stopping, it would have gone on top. It went on top, stopped, and came down. Getting the point? So what is happening? As it goes up at a maximum height, can you tell me what will be the velocity? It is stopping, no? If it was not stopping, ani वयर वयता आशिल्लो. Stop जालो तेजे खातीर सकयल आयलो परत. So vertical velocity जी आसा ती किती जातली? Vertical velocity, that is, can I write it as Vy? Because this is initial, no? Vertical velocity everywhere, this Vy. Everywhere what will happen? Vertical velocity Vy as the object goes upward. The Vy decreases. as the object goes upward, Vy will keep on decreasing. At maximum height h, what will be Vy? Anga Vy kitli जातली? It will be 0. What will be your this velocity? Will it be 0? Horizontally velocity asते का? Still it is moving. What it will be? Constant. Y component will be 0. X component will remain as it is. Is that clear? At maximum height, Vy will be मागीर किती जातले परत? Ux constant. We are not talking about that. Tell me what will happen to Vy now? Increase or decrease? It will start increasing again. So vertical velocity Vy as the object goes downward, Vy increases. Vy increases. आता suppose हवे हांगच्यान 20 meter per second an object throw केल्लो. What do you think will be the velocity, y component velocity, because x will remain constant. What will be the y component velocity just before hitting the ground? If I have thrown an object with 20 meter per second, just before hitting the ground, what do you think will be my velocity? Just before. See, once it hits 100%, you know it is coming to rest. So it will be 0. I'm asking you just before hitting the ground, what will be my velocity? It will be 20 meter per second. ज्या velocity तुम्ही throw करतात, just before hitting the ground, same velocity object सकल येवपाक. Is that clear? 30, 20, say 10, 5, 0, and then again 5, 10, 15, 20. And then again, once it drops down, it is 0. Is that clear? Okay. And when you throw the object from here till it reaches the maximum height, we take the time small t. Whatever time is required for the object to reach from here to here, same time it will take to reach from maximum height to the ground. Are you all getting this? हांगच्यान maximum height पावपाक suppose ताका 2 seconds लागले, जाल्यार from here to the ground it will again take 2 seconds. एकूच find out केल्या पुरो. आता full projectionाक कितलो time लागलो? That is called as time of flight. What it is called? Time of flight. What it will be? 2t. This plus this. Are the things clear? Till here, परत एक फावटी रिवाइज करूया. मागे एक दोन फॉर्म्युला आसा ते सांगता, but we have some more formula आसा. बारीकशी 2-3 derivations आसा. Small ones, 4 steps. Okay, projectile motion means what? When you throw something like this, it will cover, it will go in 2 dimensions, that is vertically as well as horizontally. Okay. Since you are throwing it with certain angle, your initial velocity will always be slanting. So that slanting vector will always have 2 components, x component, y component. What will happen to x component of that initial velocity? It will remain constant throughout the motion. Ux will never change till it reaches top. What will happen to vertical component? As it goes up till the maximum height, the vertical component will keep on decreasing. But maximum height vertical component कितलो जातलो? 0 आणि परत तो मागीर increase जावपाक लागतो. Just before hitting the ground, what will be the velocity, final velocity? It will be same as what you have thrown it with. Once it touches the ground, it will be 0. Okay, last thing, can you tell me about acceleration as it goes upward? As the object goes upward, what do you think is acceleration? But fine. Horizontal bari uleta. Horizontal acceleration, that is ax. Can you tell me what it will? What will be horizontal acceleration? Horizontal, there is a velocity, right? So acceleration is what? Final velocity minus initial. So how much it will? Very good. It will be 0. The velocity is constant, no? X direction. So acceleration will be what? Final minus initial, 0. What do you think will be the vertical velocity? Sorry, vertical acceleration? आता दोन गोष्टी जातात हांगा. पहिले ऑब्जेक्ट वयर वयता, मागीर सकयल येता. So you have upward motion, you have downward motion. सांगात म्हाका किती जातलेशें दिसता? What will be the acceleration here? No, will it be v minus u upon t? Yes. Which acceleration? Anything goes up, comes down because of whom? Gravity. So it is what? Acceleration due to gravity g. How much is the value? 10 meter per second, or आम्ही कितलं घेता 9.8 meter per second. So vertical motion सदाच acceleration g use करपाचो. Horizontal you take it as v minus u by t. Okay. So if it is going upward, then what you have to take? Plus or minus? It is going against gravity, no? So it will be minus. If it is downward, then it is plus j. So minus 10 or plus 10. Is this part clear to everyone? Okay. आता एकूच सांगात म्हाका. Suppose I talk about this one, v. V चे दोन component आसा, ux and vy. If I ask you what is the velocity at this point, says after 2 seconds or something, if you get a question like that, how you will find out v? Vector v. Velocity it is, no? This is your v, and there are two components, sir. Vy and ux. I want to find out this. Very good. It is ux I cap plus vy j cap. Magnitude कशी find out करतली? Root of this square plus this square. हो जालो आमचो एक formula. Okay. Second thing, if someone asks you what is the angle of projection, theta find out करपाक आयलो. जाल्यार you have to use your tan theta formula. सांगात म्हाका what will be tan theta? So हांगा apply करत. This theta. What is happening to theta? Decrease जाता न्ही? मुखार मुखार वयत तसो. So what will be your theta? It will not be same every time. Theta is what? Opposite upon adjacent side. Opposite upon adjacent. Opposite side is equivalent to what? Vy. Adjacent side is ux or vx. So it is vy upon. So this is the formula used to find the angle of bridge. आता हे झालं आमचं general explanation. I think this is clear to everyone. Now we have small derivations. Derivations आता तुमका करतात जाल्यार पळया चडशी करतात. Otherwise you get numericals based on those formulas. That is range formula, maximum height formula, and time of flight. It is done. Derivation is done. तू त्याका सो विचारता तू दुसरी कॉलेज का दुसरी कॉलेज. Okay, copy this. So I hope this entire brief summary is clear, right? Tyler, you're from which college? Commerce, this uniform, they have changed. But 12th standard is very some other thing. No? I was confused. I never saw this uniform. Okay, one more thing I wanted to ask you all. Actually, 12th standard, they had come up with something for these 2 weeks. Because since your exams are approaching, they were saying that they are not getting time to study the other subjects. So they were requesting instead of taking classes every day, okay, take 3 hours class at a stretch, mean 2.5 hour class at a stretch. Monday, say for example, you will not have both physics and bio. Instead, you will have only physics for 2.5 hours. Okay. Wednesday, physics asche na. Fakta bio astale. So those who are not there for bio, you all can stay at home and study whatever other subjects. So classes I mean time we are not reducing, but days adjust karpache. So that those who have taken PC, you all will be free for 2 days. This is only for 2 weeks. This weekend, I mean coming weekend, then next week. But rosary kon asa tenke ekuch week maitlo because your exams are starting from 21st, I guess. सो तुमकां बी मातसो एक वीक एक्स्ट्रा मेळटा. सो दॅट इज ओके विथ यू ऑल? वॉट? ना ते जालें, बट मॅथ्स एंड केमिस्ट्री अगेन सेम थिंग विल हॅपन नो. सो वन डे those who have taken 3 subjects, you will be free on 1 day. Those who have taken 2 subjects, you will be free on 2 days. Is that way? So bio ज्या दीस तुका आसा, not bio, maths ज्या दीस आसा तेन्ना that day you will be free. Those who have taken PCB. ना ते जावचे, but then again 3:30. See, anyways, I will be finishing off with my portion by today or next class. मागीर ते question solving उरतात. कळ्ळें न्ही? So and other chapters also, almost everything we have done, the questions and all. Okay, that we can see. That is not a problem. So what I was planning to do, revision केले की immediately एक 40 half an hour चे 45 minutes चे test करपाचे. What we are doing that day, so that to know whether you all have understood the things clearly. किती करूया तशें करूया? Okay for you all? If we do that, or you all want to come daily to see us? How many of you all want that 3 hours class? मागीर परत प्रॉब्लेम जावपा नाका कित्याक तुमकां नाका तांकां जाय. So they came up with that. Okay, no, that 3 hours? Yes or no? 3 hours means 2.5 hours it will be. I'll send you the videos. In case if I forget, can you please message me? Okay, I'll send you. I'm not added you in the group, I guess, no? You have Resmi teacher's number. You can message her as well. अशें काय बरोवपाक बी एग्जामीक येवपा ना. This is for your understanding it is. What are the things you have to consider? Theory बी येता मरे तुमकां. What is vector quantity? Give one example. Paper is extremely easy. Carol, you had gone through the paper and म्हाका हाडून दिलो तो. Means तू आन्सर कर. आता मेळा ना, you would have solved no otherwise. आनी कितें डिफिकल्टी आसा ते सांगपाक जाताली. That will be better, no, rather than for me. फोटो काडून दवरता हांव. You have another copy? कितली काडल्या तर कॉपी? इतले काढून भोंवता ते 2025 चो पेपर तोच रिपीट जावचो ना immediately the next year. Benjamin, they are not given you all a question bank? No? They normally give question bank. आता बी दितले एखादी. Just study that question bank only. They have given. तुमच्या कॉलेजीन ते एक बरे, they give the question bank, put the question from the same question, झाले का बाय, एंड ऑफ द स्टोरी. आणि मग MCQ आन्सर करतात चला तोडत. begin. Uniform motion I will not do now. तो चड करून करनात, मागीर करतले रोटेशनल मोशनाच्या अंडर करता. तुमकां केल्यार सुद्दां एक फॉर्म्युला दितली सेंट्रिपिटल एक्सेलरेशनाची, सो यू ऑल मॅनेज ते. You all got 10 at least? 12? Crystal? 11? 10? Why? Who's it on you to write the correct and then cancel and write the wrong one? तू खूप डिफिकल्ट एक्सपेक्ट करताल दिसता सानवी. इझी आहे तरी तू विसरले किती बरोवपाचे ते. इझी थिंग यू डीड नॉट आन्सर. हा टेस्ट आनी घालपा जाय तुमकां मदीं. केन्ना हांवें सांगलेलें काय म्हणटा तुमकां टेस्ट? केन्ना सांगलेलें हांवें? मंडे म्हणल्यार येता ते मंडे दवरया. कितें मेळटा मरे सॅटर्डे संडे. मंडे आयल की फिजिक्स क्लास बिलकुल. हा सेकंड चॅप्टर दवरया. बोथ दवरया, चल बोथ जाल्यार बोथ दवरया. तो आपूण एबसेंट रावतलो मागीर बोथ करून. मंडे बट मंडे किती येता डेट? मंडे 13th 15th. okay, can keep. Done? Can I start? मातशें न्ही, टाइम जालो. You all can take even the entire 1.5 hour to copy this. Okay, write down first one, time of flight. Time of flight. AY upward is negative, AY downward is positive. झाले का बात? Okay. Time of flight. Everyone pay attention here. To find time of flight, we are going to take, so this is your U, right? Okay. To find time of flight, आमका कोण find out करचो पडटलो पयली T, because time of flight T is equal to T plus T. So for this, we are going to take, we have to go from here to here to find out T, right? So which motion will take X motion or Y motion? Horizontal motion or vertical motion? हांगा पावपाक जाय आमकां वयर. So we'll take vertical motion going from Consider motion. Consider motion from A to B. From year to year. Now going from year to year, what are the different things that you all know in y direction only, in vertical motion only that you have to tell? First of all, you know time taken is t. Yes, this is what you have to find out basically. Time taken is t. Why kiti खबर असani? U y you know. Vertical x na kam ka. Horizontal motion na ka. We just want vertical motion. Vertical motion. So vertical, y directional, what are the different things you have that you have to tell me? Uy is equal to what? U sin theta. Then what else you have? As it goes upward, acceleration ko barasa. Kitlo? Ay is equal to minus. I'll not put the value now because we want equation. So minus j. Anything else you know? When you reach at B. Very good. You know Vy is equal to 0. Okay. Remember your kinematic equations. S is equal to ut plus half at square. V square is equal to u square plus 2a. आता a याच्या जाग्यार कोण येतलो g येतलो. Instead of acceleration you have g. Now time you want to find out. U is given to you, a is given to you, v is given to you. Final velocity is given, initial is given, acceleration is given. Which formula you will take to find the time taken? First one. Yes, okay. So instead of v, what you will write? Vy is equal to uy plus ay t. Instead of a, I'll write it ay. आता substitute करा. Vy is 0. This is u sin theta minus gt. I will take gt on this side because t I have to find out. So gt will be equal to u sin theta. So from this t will be u sin theta upon g. But maka kon jai? Time of flight t. Therefore, time of flight t is equal to t or t plus t. So what answer you get? T is equal to 2 into u sin theta upon. This is the formula for time of flight. आता हो formula कसो तरी करून by heart करून तुमका याद दवरचो पडटलो. Because as you get the question, find the time of flight, directly this formula should come. Derivation विचारले, you have to do it this way. But every time formula करपा derivation काय करपाक बसपाक शकना. एक वराचो paper. I don't know whether they have kept 40 marks paper for you all. By any chance? Maths 40, this stuff for 12. So, not you, Rosary, I'm asking. For you all, it is maths 40 marks paper. I don't know for you all or 12th standard. So, what is the formula for? Atats must try karat by heart karpak. Time of flight formula is 2u sin theta upon g. 2u sin theta upon g. Okay? Note down. Begin, Amashe, first. TF. Oh. Naming you are saying they have given it that way. Naming you all can give anything. Done? To u sin theta upon g. Let's take the next one. Maximum height. So this is your maximum height, right? H. So again, we are going to consider for maximum height. Second one. That was time of flight. There also you write the topic name. Which derivation it is? Time of flight. This is your maximum height. Consider the maximum height is where? Till here it is ending. So again, I will take the motion from A to B. Consider vertical motion from A to B. परत सांगत बघा, what are the different things you know? A to B. Okay, जे दिसतात ते पहिले सांगा. Initial velocity you have u sin theta. मागीर ay again is minus g. Vy again is 0. आणि कितीतरी खबर आसा तुमका. What you have to find out? Height. तो कोण झालो? Displacement झालो. So vertical displacement will be now which formula you will use? Third one. Time घेवपाक जाता, but again it will be too complicated. We can use this one. So v y square is equal to u y square plus 2g or 2ay sy. Correct? Substitute 0 u square sin square theta. This will be minus 2gh. Now to find out h, so I'll take it on the other side. So 2gh is equal to u square sin square theta. So h will be u square sin square theta upon. So this is the formula for maximum height. करता तशी. See that view. Time of flight is 2u sin theta by g. Horizontal maximum height is u squared sin square theta upon 2g. Okay. Can we start with the last one? Last one is range. So this distance from here to here, r. So what I have to consider? Can you tell me which motion will I consider? Vertical or horizontal? Consider horizontal motion from A to C. From A to C. Now tell me horizontal तुमका किती किती खबर आसा? Ux you know is u cos theta. Acceleration is how much? Everyone. Ux is constant, so acceleration is 0. What else you know? Distance, how much it is covered. What you are going to find out is r. From A to C, पावपा कितलो time लागलो? A to C, that is what? Time of flight. So T is equal to 2u sin theta upon, correct? Which formula will use to find S? Second one. So that is S is equal to u t plus half at square. For term 0 zatlo because ax is 0. So what is left? R is equal to u cos theta and t is 2u sin theta upon g. Correct? Ux is u cos theta, time of flight is 2u sin theta upon g. What term? 0 zalo because ax is 0. If I combine this together, what will I get? U square 2 sin theta cos theta upon g. Numerical up also formula use करपाचो. You have to use this formula for what? Numericals. You can write the same formula is what? What is 2 sin theta cos theta? Sin 2 theta upon. और numerical up use करना का आंगा confusion जाते. Okay, so whatever angle is given, put it for sin, put it for cos, and so on. So this is the formula for range. Thin formula, very, very important. So with this, we are actually done with the chapter. Now we are एक problem करतले, one problem which will cover out everything that can be asked from here. बाकीच्या problem जे आसा ते तुम्ही homework करपाचे, similar type of problem. And then next class we'll start with the question solving. I have one question over here for you. Can you see the range equation? U squared sin 2 theta upon g. Suppose I am throwing one object with 5 meter per second. Okay, projectile motion now throw. Say she is standing besides me. She is also throwing the same other object, similar object with same speed. 5 meter per second, 5 meter per second. आता दोघांचो object वचून पडटलो. It will cover certain range. Both are throwing it with same initial velocity. Now my question is, suppose म्हाका माझो object चड पयस पडपाक जाय, जाल्यार हांवें कितें करप? What I have to do? Speed. That's what I'm telling you. No, we are throwing it with same speed. We see, कोणे आमकां task दिला. You should not increase your speed, change your speed. You have to change the angle. So my question is, with what angle if you throw the object, it will cover the maximum range? How much it will be? Very good. Theta has to be 45 degree. How 45 degree? R किती जातलो? R max. Maximum range. U square sin 2 into 45. 2 into 45 is 90 upon G. Sin 90 is 1. So R max will be U square upon G. This is your maximum range that it can cover. Is that clear? Okay, how we question at what is the angle with which if you throw the range will be maximum. Irrespective of velocity, it has to be 45 degrees. Jale? I'll give you all one question. Take down. A ball is thrown with an initial velocity. A ball is thrown with an initial velocity 20 meter per second. A ball is thrown with an initial velocity 20 meter per second in a projectile motion. In a projectile motion, making an angle 30 degree, making an angle 30 degree with the horizontal. Making an angle 30 degree with the horizontal. Horizontal means this one. So angle of projection I'm talking about. Find, आता लिस्ट दे तुमका वडले फाइंड आउट करपाचे. फर्स्ट वन मॅक्झिमम हाईट. Second, range. Third, time taken by the ball to reach the maximum height. Time taken by the ball to reach the maximum height. Fourth, time of flight. Time of flight. Fifth, x component of initial velocity. X component of initial velocity. Y component of initial velocity. Next one. Y component of initial velocity. Next, find initial velocity in vector form. Find initial velocity in vector form. Next, find final velocity in vector form. Why your phone is on? What will be the speed of the object of the ball just before hitting the ground? What will be the speed of the ball just before hitting the ground? Next, find the velocity after 0.2 second of projection of object or of ball. Find the velocity after 0.2 second of projection of ball. Next, what is the angle made by the velocity after 0.2 second? Okay. So you 100% will not get all the questions together. But why I'm doing all these questions is because तुमका कसोय twist turn किद्याय करून question आयलो. Once we solve all this, these are the questions which can come on this one. All the possible questions. मागीर आनी 2 questions आसा ते मातशे twisted and turned आसा that we'll do next later. Okay, you can start. Start. Don't wait for me. You know all the concept. Horizontal, time of flight, time till it reaches the, what is that? Maximum height, range, है तुमका खबर आसा. X component, Y component also you all know. Correct? इतले solve करत. Quickly. First note down what are the things given. All the formulas I've written. 10 minutes. An object is thrown. माहिती तुमका exam किती दितात ते पळय आता. They will mention it. So what is the initial velocity with what it is thrown? 20 meter per second. आणि किती दिलं? Angle of projection theta is given as 30 degree. पहिले सगळे तुमका हे find out करपाक जाय. Can you find out directly? Yes, I don't think. हांगा माझं help जाय पडटले. Yes or no? First one is. First one is maximum height, right? H. U is given, theta is given, G you take as 10. Now, don't consider that it is going on top, so minus 10. They already have a derivation on Kele. So don't have to do it again. These formulas you got through the derivation, no? And then we already have taken minus G, plus G. It is going on top down. So don't have to take directly 10 over. Doubt? Which theta? Fine. Which theta 60? Sang. No. You have already done all these things. आम्ही full तो diagram काढून आमका हो formula मेळो. So what is theta? What was theta? In the derivation, what it was said? Theta is the angle made with the or angle of projection. Projection angle सदाच horizontal ला बरोबर असतं. So you cannot take the previous, you cannot change it as per what is asked. तेणी शुवर आणि कितीतरी सांगलं असतले तुम्ही ते मिसअंडरस्टँड केला असे कोणूच सांगतो ना. If you are finding horizontal, take that theta. No, theta direct तुमच्याकडे नसा फॉर्म्युला. Theta is 30 degree. How much you are getting? Horizontal ranges. Horizontal range 5 meter. So use square sin square theta upon 2g. U is 20 into 20. How much is sin theta? Half, right? So 1/4 is that. And denominator again 2 you have and 10. Please do not put minus plus kannaka kg. That is already done in the derivation. So 2 so 5 meter. Second is what? Range. So about those timings and all, I will discuss and I will let you all know. I will put it on the group.
Good answer.
Answer?
So what is good?
तू संडे को ही हो तू अब चारही क्लास एक बरोबर दौड़ता साइड बेजार येत रे पूर्ण हा काय बरं एन्जॉय करता हा यू गेट टाइम टू स्टडी एट होम हांगा शिकता ते तकलेन दवरता रिवाइज तेच बट नॉट मच लिटल बिट range is how much? So this will be 20 into 20 into 2. Sin 30 is half. Cos 30 is √3/2 and denominator connect 10. So this got cancelled out 2. So this will be 20 √3. √3 चा value कितलो? 1.732 मल्टिप्लाय करून पळयात कितले येता तो. आता √3 तसो दवर नाकात मिटरान येवपाक जाय किततरी व्हॅल्यू. Next was what? All are there no today? How absent as well? Next one is time the object takes to reach the maximum height. So which you are finding out small t or capital T. So T is equal to U sin theta upon G. So that will be 20 into half. 1 second. So hangchan hanga paवपाक meaning if this is the motion, hangchan hanga paवपाक teka 1 second. Okay. Next. Time of flight kitlo मेळप? So all करना. I think you all have done. Kitlo 2 seconds. 1 plus 1. Okay. Sorry. If it comes only time of flight, don't do it directly. कित्याक तुमकां ते स्टेप्सांक मार्क्स आसतले न्ही, they will cut your marks. मागीर component initial velocity was what? See, this was your initial velocity u. What is its x component and y component? That is asked. So ux आणि uy विचारला when theta is 30 degree and this is 20 meter per second. So find out ux, find out uy, x component and y component. ux find out करपाक formula is what? U cos theta, uy is very good. So what is the answer? 20 into root 3 by 2. So 10 root 3. So that is 1.73, 17.32, right? 1.732 into 10. 0 shift is up. This was how much? 20 into half. So answer is 10 meter per second, meter per second. Then find initial velocity in vector form. Add both with what? बरेलो सांगात किती तो. This is your initial velocity. What is your magnitude दिला? In vector form, it will be what? Ux I cap plus uy j cap. Okay. So u will be ux I cap plus uy j cap. Ux is what? 17.32 I cap plus 10 j cap. This is in vector form. Solve what will be the. Okay, can you answer this? Final velocity Mashirawat. What will be the speed of the object just before hitting the ground? It will be 20 meter per second. But will it be 20? Sarki sanga. Speed is 20. Direction किती जाते जो? Opposite जाता. So if you write it in vector form, it will be what? Minus 20 जावपाक. Okay. Find the velocity after 0.2 second of projection of object. म्हणल्यार हांगच्यान तुम्ही प्रोजेक्ट केलो हांगा पावपाक तेका कितलो टाइम लागलो 1 second. 0.2 million, maybe somewhere it has reached here. Now over here it is asking you what is its velocity. आता velocity कशी find out करतली? You need to know its x component and you need to know its y component. In how much time? 0.2 seconds. आता x component anyways you know because it is constant. कितलो तो 10 root 3. It is 10 root 3. Do you know y component over here? It has reduced. कितलो असेल तो पयली? 10 आशिल्लो. आता तो कमी जावपाक जाय as it goes up. So how you will find out that Vy? Initial you know, time you know, acceleration you know. So how you will find it? Using which formulas? Kinematic equations. Okay, Vy is equal to Uy plus V is equal to U plus A2. Initial velocity is how much? Starting कितली आशिल्ली? This one. कितले time on ती change झाली? What is that? 0.2 second. Acceleration will be how much? Ankiti, what you will do? Will take plus minus, consider करतली काय ना? Yes, you should not consider it only for this one. Because in the derivation we have already considered and we have got that formula. But these are your raw formulas, starting formulas. So हांगा consider करपाकूच जाय. So will you all try that? Yes, sure. Try करतात. So next class we'll discuss about. This is second chapter notes. First chapter hatte तुका मागे. Motion in a straight line.